Oilers TV's coverage of the 2016 Scouting Combine continues here in Buffalo, and we're joined by Windsor Spitfires forward Logan Brown, ranked number 7 by ISS and NHL Central Scouting. Logan, just what does that mean to you, first off, and do you put pressure on yourself? How do you handle it?
Yeah, I mean, going in this year, that was my goal. I knew that I could make a push for the top 10, and I think I had a really good second half and kind of took off. But then, it doesn't matter where you go, what pick. All it is an invitation to try out for an NHL team, and that's what every kid dreams of, I think.
Fair enough. How do you describe your game? Because you're a big guy. People say you have the skill to match the size. How would you tell people you play?
I'm a big two-way centerman, kind of pass first, and I really like to use my size down low below the dots and kind of buy some time for myself holding off defenders and just kind of be big and wait for the plays to develop and, create plays.
As a kid going into your draft year, everyone talks about, guys can put on more size, more strength. You're a big guy. But was that something GMs were saying, how big could you get? And is that something that you had to answer a lot this week?
You know what? No, for me it was actually getting lighter.
Really?
Losing some of the baby fat, and I did that. I dropped a few pounds, from the beginning of the season, and yeah, for me, obviously I need to get bigger to play in the NHL.
Sure.
And I'm only 210 right now, so. But the game's so fast nowadays. You have to be light, and you have to be able to move with the little guys. So.
Fair enough as well. Having spoken about the experience here at the draft and talking to all these teams and hearing what they have to say and having them grill you, what was that like for yourself? Because talking to you now, you're a pretty easygoing guy and you got a smile on your face. But for you going into those meetings, was it intimidating? Was it nerve-wracking? Was it cool? Like some guys can be pretty cocky, but you don't strike me as that.
Yeah, no, you kind of just go in and be yourself, and some of the teams grill you, but a lot of them just want to get to know you and just have a conversation with you. They weren't as bad as I heard they were. Obviously, there's a team here and there that's kind of makes wants you sweat, but you just got to stay calm and composed and be yourself.
The bloodlines must help too. Your dad played and was a part of the NHL for a long time. How did he prepare you for this, and what did he tell you?
He just said, back in his day, they didn't have to go through the combine,
Sure, yeah,
but just about the draft, he, like I said, it doesn't matter if you go first or 100. All it is you're that NHL team property, and they like you enough to draft you, and you get a chance to, play in the NHL, which is all that matters.
Your coach is Rocky Thompson, former Oilers assistant coach. People in Edmonton are familiar with him. How much did he help you? What was he like as a first-year head coach?
He was awesome. He helped a lot of guys on our team kind of grow and develop their game. Obviously, being at the NHL level, he kind of saw everything that it takes and what it takes to be elite at that level, and bringing it back to Windsor, and it's just a little bit of an advantage, so we can kind of start on those things before we get to the NHL.
Final question for you. A lot of kids from the St. Louis area, you're one of them. Why is that becoming a bit of a hockey market where we're seeing kids being drafted from that area?
Well, it's such a great city, and a lot of NHL players, they love it there so much. It's a great place to raise a family. It's a great sports city, and a lot of them retire there and go back there and raise a family. And guys like my dad, Keith Kachuk, Al McKennis, Kelly Chase, they have their sons playing, and they kind of take over the team and really try and develop those players. And you can see in the past 4 years, it's been a big rise of players coming out of St. Louis.
Logan, excellent speaking to you, and good luck in the coming weeks.
Yeah, thank you very much.